Hey guys, what's going on? Today I wanted to talk about the Xbox Scorpio. Now I know I don't normally talk about consoles on this channel because to be quite honest, they aren't usually that interesting. However, the recent reveal of Scorpio's specs have caught my attention and I thought it would be fun to talk about them. All the information that I give in this video is coming from Digital Foundry and I'll leave a link to that article in the description. They were invited out by Microsoft to preview the Scorpio, which in my opinion is a good sign. If they're willing to show off the product before it comes out, it usually means that it'll be good. Obviously, the Scorpio isn't completely finished yet. There are still some things Microsoft needs to work on to ensure a smooth launch, but the specs that were shown are very impressive to say the least. Looking at this picture, you can see how the Scorpio stacks up against the Xbox One and the PS4 Pro. They have the CPU listed as an 8-core custom CPU, which leads me to believe that it's one of AMD's new Ryzen APUs that are set to come out around the same time as the Scorpio. The GPU is really hard to figure out a desktop equivalent. They show that it has 4 more compute units than the PS4 Pro at a significantly higher clock speed, and that's really interesting. Obviously, they need that performance for the 4K capabilities that they're promoting. The RAM is a little disappointing. I would have preferred to see GDDR5X, but 12 gigabytes of GDDR5 is still very good and vastly superior to what the PS4 Pro has. And given these specs on paper, the Scorpio looks like it's going to make its claim as the most powerful console ever. So very impressive, good on you Microsoft. And they also decided to add in some gameplay footage of Forza Motorsport running at native 4K and 60 FPS, which was very impressive. And the most impressive part about it was the fact that it was only utilizing 66% of its GPU. And while that is impressive, I have to say that I'm a bit skeptical of the other claims that they make about the power of this GPU. They claim that any game that ran at 1080p or 900p on the original Xbox One will be able to run in 4K on the Scorpio. This sounds good in theory, but we'll have to wait and see how it shapes out on release. Will it be automatic like when you start it up? Will it be able to run at 4K? Or will it be like the PS4 Pro where developers have to release a special update to enable those capabilities? That's something that I'm very interested to see when this comes out. Another question is, how will this impact Xbox One owners? Microsoft has already stated that there will be no Scorpio exclusives, that any game that's released on the Scorpio will also be released on the Xbox One. However, developers have been saying that the consoles have been holding them back for years now. Obviously, that's a huge concern for any Xbox One owner who's not looking to upgrade. Hopefully these questions will be answered in the near future and we'll have to see how it plays out, but that's just something we have to kind of wait and see, I guess. The biggest question that everyone asking though is how much will it cost? This is a tough question to answer. I've seen people say as low as $400 and I've seen others say as high as $700. I really can't agree with either. I think $400 is too cheap for the performance that this is supposedly bringing, and I don't think anyone's really willing to pay $700 for a console. At that price, you might as well go with a PC already. I think the pricing should be somewhere in the ballpark of $500. It's still cheap for the level of performance it's promising, but Microsoft is heavily losing the battle to Sony, and releasing it at that price would definitely help in sales and definitely push Microsoft to the forefront of console gaming. But what do you think about the Scorpio? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Or you just don't care? Let me know in the comments below, and if you guys enjoyed the video, leave it a like and subscribe to the channel. I am Motionless Gaming, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.